I'll try my best because to work with this technology is a challenge, but I'll be traveling also, so bear with me. I'll be sometimes away from my microphone and near my station, around you. So, this is a wonderful evening. Thank you all for coming tonight, and we are just going to take you in this journey to India, where the Aarti Hindu lamp ceremony has taken birth, or it's been performed for centuries. So, as you can see in the back of me on the slides, and I'll walk you through being in New York, being in Brooklyn, away from my homeland. I'm born and raised in India, and as I have grown, this tradition, culture, stories, my art form has taken its path into this journey. So, we are talking about Himalayas. Himalaya is situated on the northeast corridor of India, and on Himalaya there is a Mount Kailash. Mount Kailash is considered to be the home of Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva resides there, and who is also known as Lord of Yoga, Lord of Nataraja. And Kailash in Sanskrit means crystal. When the sun rises, the reflection on the snow, it just glows. And many times, many devotee has seen the image of Lord Shiva on that mountain. And sometimes when the snow happens, it can also take the shape of a Om, and that is being witnessed, and it's so powerful for us. So it is very spiritually and very meaningful mount for us, and it just needs to have that connection with that mountain. And near that mountain there are two lakes. One is Mansarovar, that is a sweet water, and another nearby that, it's a salt water, which is also like negative. So sweet water, salt water, lake for God, lake for demon. We can see positive energy as well as negative energy, and in other culture it's also known as yin and yang. So it is a very powerful place in mountain. So the next is from coming down from Himalaya. We are now talking about Mount Kailash, and now we are coming down further. It's a pilgrimage spot called Amarnath, and during this time the pilgrimage begins. And it is believed that if you don't have a call from Almighty, you will not have a chance to be part of that pilgrimage. Even if you go, you will be turned around for some reason. You will not be able to see and fulfill your pilgrimage. So we believe that if you have a call from Almighty, not the railway ticket, not the plane ticket, we are talking about the connection which is being reserved for you from Almighty. So, in that slide, you will see the white shape, that is a Shiva Linga. It happens during this winter time. Every one drop of frozen water is accumulated, and the huge Shiva Linga is developed. Next to the Shiva Linga, you will also find a smaller dome which represents Parvati. Parvati is Shakti. As we had seen in Baba's presentation, mother. Without mother, the journey does not continue. So Parvati and next to the Parvati, there will be another smaller dome which represents Ganesha. Ganesha is the son of Shiva and Parvati. So after this frozen season is over, it melts down and it just becomes a cave. And nobody can go after the season is over. The journey is closed. And it reopens next year during this time. So we are now going to talk about the descent of Ganga. So, you ready? So I'm going to perform a story because I'm a performer, I'm a dancer. And as I mentioned in my earlier that Shiva is also known as the Lord Nataraja. Lord Nataraja has created a dance style called Bharatnatyam. In Bharatnatyam, we tell a story. Tell a story using hand gestures, body language, footwork, melodies, rhythms. So, of course, telling a story of Ganga, it's my privilege to perform and tell you the story how the descent of Ganga began. So, Bhagirath is requesting Brahma, please bring Ganga. So it purifies everybody is enlightened and everybody's spiritual high power is released and there is a peace and harmony. So Brahma understands, request Ganga to go down to the earth. Ganga is upset. Bhagirath. And now we are still, this river is flowing for centuries and will continue to flow and will continue to benefit everybody. The purpose for Ganga to come down was just not to, but it's more than that. It's to help to connect with you. It's to help to connect with your soul. And it's to help to reach the journey which Almighty has decided for you, which is the Supreme Soul. So, it's a very auspicious, it's a very important river for India. The path which, the Ganga is not the only one, it has been connected by several rivers and has taken this big shape. So in the next slide, you will see, so the descent of Ganga happens, the beginning journey is at the Gangotri. That's another place up in the mountain, and that is known as Bhagirathi River. That name was derived after Bhagirath. So, river is taken a place as a female. So, Bhagirathi, T represents the feminine. Bhagirath means male. Bhagirathi is female. So, it's now flowing through the Gangotri and continues to flow. And now you can see in the next slides, as I said earlier, as it continues to flow, many rivers merge. So Ganga is from here onwards known as the Ganga. So there is a Alaknanda and a Bhagirathi river. Two rivers are merging here. And that merging place is called Devprayag. Devprayag place is very important in our country. Everybody try to go in their life cycle once into that place. You can see the two rivers' colors are different, which represents one Alaknanda, another is Bhagirathi. And then from here onwards, the journey of Ma Ganga begins and will continue to flow for another 2,500 kilometers and will end at the Bay of Bengal, which is on the east side. So here, where it is circled, that's the another longest river which starts again from Himalaya, but it goes further down to the east, comes down and meets to Ganga. That's Brahmaputra. That's a very big river, and that Brahmaputra and Ganga merges. That's another place. It's also a very powerful place, and then it will continue to meet at the one to the Bay of Bengal. So that meeting place, so there are several stops in between the journey of Ganga, several pilgrimage spots where Aarti ceremony takes place, and it's a very spiritual place to experience if you. So, because Ma Ganga, we always say Gangama or Ma Ganga. River is a mother. River is a mother for our Indian culture. It nurtures you, it protects you, it takes care of you. We respect all five elements, and all five elements are important, and not any of the elements are lesser than the other, but a seed is just waiting for one drop to sprout. Without that one drop of water, that seed will not sprout. So, it is taking a role of a mother. And we are coming to that river, connecting with the river, placing our lamps, color them, and chant at that card and spend our time. And lamp represents your life, the light which is in your soul. So the light is the reflection of your soul, and you are respecting your soul. through that lamp. So river is giving a moment to you to connect with you and look at that soul which you have within yourself. So everybody comes there and slows down. And prayers are performed, lamps are placed, people are connecting, and for the peace, harmony, and continue, for the blessings. And I'm from Gujarat. I'm born and raised in Gujarat, which is the best part of India. There is a city called Navsari, and near Navsari there is a small town where it's called Kacholi. And in Kacholi, I as a child started participating in the community event like Aarti ceremony, and that ceremony has left a really vibrant impression with me, because as a child I was connected with the process of coloring that palm leaf bowl, putting it wick on that palm leaf bowl and placing it into the river. There is a chant happening, there is a music happening, and all the community comes together and we enjoy it. That's the back of Ambika, where we spend together. I'm here in the slides with my parents, with my grandpa. We were participating in putting that river bed filled with the lamps. And that happens on Shivratri. Shivratri is going to take place this year on March 6th. And Shivratri is another important night for Lord Shiva. And at night, we will spend whole night over there placing the lamp into that river. And now I'm in here, Brooklyn. Since 2013, I have a wonderful support from Brooklyn Arts Council, Chris Muley, Kay Turner. I have a wonderful support from Brooklyn Bridge Park, and wonderful support from a community, people like you. And with you all, I am continuing to perform this ceremony here with the same purpose. So since 2013 till now, we are performing that ceremony at the Pebble Beach, under the bridge, Manhattan Bridge, and continue to bring here the same experience which I enjoyed as a child. As a dancer, when I was growing up, all those were like blocks of exposure, blocks as an education. I did not, now I know the purpose of attending those ceremonies, going to the dance class, going to the school. What are those building blocks helping me to carve my path as a dancer, carve my path as an educator? And I'm here bringing that ritual from India for the same tradition, with the same belief and same connection with you all. So even the geographical location, why this East River is same important to me. East River also starts from the foothill. The main is Hudson River, which is coming from Aaron. Help me out here. Thank you. It's a mouthful of so the mountain, which is upstate. So Hudson starts there. Many rivers joins to the Hudson, and at one point it splits, and now we have here is East River. East River is also merging with the Atlantic Ocean. So if you see the geographical setup, Ganga starts at the mountain and merges with the Bay of Bengal on the east side. Hudson River starts at the mountain and merges on the east side on the East River. So it's a very powerful meaning for me, purpose for me, the respect for the river, whether it's Ganga or whether it's East River. For me, the belief is the same, the respect for Mother Earth, respect for Mother River. It's the same for me. Whether I am in New York or whether I am in India, I am bringing here my belief and my culture with you. So let's chant together. East River Sharanam Mama, East River Sharanam Mama, East River Sharanam Mama, Om East River Sharanam Mama, East River Sharanam Mama, East River Sharanam Mama, East River Sharanam Mama, Om East River Sharanam Mama, East River Sharanam Mama, East River Sharanam Mama, East River Sharanam Mama, Om East River Sharanam Mama, East River Sharanam Mama, East River Sharanam Mama, East River Sharanam Mama, Om East River Sharanam Mama, East River Sharanam Mama, East River Sharanam Mama, East River Sharanam Mama, Om East River Sharanam Mama. So this is Ganga water, Ma Ganga and Ma East River is here together with us, and I'm trying to place this battery-operated lamp, which represents life, which resides within us, to help us to continue our journey and protect